Hey YouTube. Okay, so I'm back at it with another video. This time we're gonna do beauty because we haven't done that in a while. So starting with my eyebrows, I wanted to create just a really cute daytime look. Something that was gonna be really cute that you could use on Valentine's Day or just honestly any day. It could be outside of Valentine's Day too. Um, but yeah, never really played with white in the center of my eyes. So yeah, I'll show you. So keep watching. That's me filling in my brows right there. I line them up first and then I fill them in using my Pharmacy brow powder. Get all that in there. So it really depends on like how I'm feeling or like what color my hair is, because sometimes I'll go a little bit lighter. This is kind of like a darker brown, but I kind of like it because it lets my eyebrows stand out. And comb through that, just get that natural. I just follow my natural eyebrow hairs. They just naturally form. You can see that even if you need to get them done. I don't typically get my eyebrows done that much. I don't really have eyebrows, to be honest. But nevertheless, that's what makeup's for. Tweezers. So gotta clean it up a little bit. Always keep these handy. They stay in my makeup bag. But I'm just going underneath the brow and just getting any extra hairs outside of the brow shape I kind of already drew. Just plucking that out. All right, much better. All right, so now I'm gonna use some concealer. My favorite Inco brush. Like, I have so many brush sets, but I love this one. Like, I've had this brush forever. I just think it's the you just got your perfect brushes you love. But yeah, so this is where I kind of clean it up and really shape my brows. I mean, kind of make them as thin as you'd like. So if I want to make them a little thinner, this is kind of where I'm able to do that and just kind of really define that shape. And then I'm going to use one of my favorite MAC blending brushes and just blend that out. Some people go all the way down to their lid with their concealer. I mean, you can if you're doing something drastic, but just for a date night, I don't think it's necessary. I usually just, a thin line just gets it as clean for me. Okay. This is just a little bit of clear brow gel from Anastasia. It just kind of holds everything in place. So now I'm going to prime my lids. I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's the bomb. It's the best. It just, I don't know, really makes your eyeshadow pigment stand out and just keeps those little crease lines out the way. So let's just get this all over my lid, right? And of course, blend that out. I think I mixed a little bit of my Pharmacy eyeshadow primer because that one's bomb also. So yeah, I think I used both of them. I'm a big fan of mixing products if I like different properties from two of them. So this is just some translucent powder or just a real translucent white to just kind of mattify that primer we just used. So now I'm gonna lightly brush on top of my crease a very sheer pink. Now you can use any color you want. Always start with a lighter shade of that color that you choose. And so red was the color I chose. This is kind of like a dark red, but it's red nevertheless. And the pink just kind of gives it a nice ombre look. So again, this is for Valentine's Day, and I want to use a little white and experiment with that in the corner of my eyes because I never really did. And I love it. So great way to kind of give that ombre effect. I feel like you can do this with a lot of different colors. Possibly put some concealer on top and, you know, really make some shades stand out. So I'm using some dark brown to kind of give that some definition in my outer V. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of gold shimmer right underneath my eyebrow for a little highlight. Blending is key to everything. So typically you'll see me put gold highlight underneath my eye, and whatever highlight I put underneath my brow is typically what I'm going to put in the corner of my eyes also. I feel like it just ties the look together. So highlight the brow, highlight the center eye, bring it all together, and blend it out. Okay, so now we're gonna line it. And this is my Kat Von D ink liner. I like this liner, but actually I've got it for half the price at pharmacy. So this one and my pharmacy one are just like perfect to give me that precision line I want for wings. So I just come out a little bit, following my natural curve of my eye and bringing that straight across to make a wing. It's so weird. Like on one eye I can start from the wing and the other one I have to start from like the middle of my eye. It's strange, I know, but it gets done. All right, so brush the little powder off these babies and lift them up, little mascara, and now we're just going to put our lashes on. So of course you guys know I use tweezers. Take as many times as you need. Sometimes it takes me a couple tries, but get them on, press everything in. And then I love Velour, is where I got my lash kit from, had these pair of gold tweezers that came with it that I'm using, and the comb on the other side, I'm sure you can use a spoolie and it would be the same, but it comes with a comb, and I just feel like, yeah, I don't know, it's just like one of my favorite parts of doing my makeup. And yes, baby, that's the eye look. Yes. So now that we're done with our eyes, I always do my eyes and brows first. Now we can move on to face. If you'd like, after you put the lashes on, I kind of do this sometimes, just kind of go over it with the liner. I like to make it look very connecting and like seamless so that you can't tell that I have lash strips on. All right, so now we're going to use some primer. This is my VFX Pro strobe primer that I have from pharmacy, and it is all vegan. So yes, if you want some vegan, some healthy makeup this year, hit your pretty plug up. I got you. Got the hookup. The stuff has been radiant for my skin. So I'm putting on a little concealer because yes, sometimes when it's that time, get a little breakouts. Got some I'm so tired. Some circles under my eyes. Well, you know, you're a new mom. That's what happens. But that's okay. That's what concealer is for. So we put all that underneath there and just blend that all out. And so the foundation that I'm using, I didn't want to use my liquid foundation just because like I really need a tan. There's no sun in the Pacific Northwest. So I have this beautiful shade from Bare Minerals. I believe it's Toffee. Toffee, I believe is the name. So Bare Minerals Toffee. It's a really nice foundation. It's great because I can bring it with me wherever I go. And it just really gives me like a nice tanned look, but at the same time like matches my skin shape perfectly. So I think that's perfect if you have been away from the sun for a while. Make sure you pull your scarf back, sis, because you can't be forgetting that. The worst thing is take your scarf off and you have a whole line there, miss foundation. So don't forget that. Neck too. So this is my color matchstick from Fenty. I adore Rihanna's line. By the way, happy birthday, Rihanna. Today's her birthday when I'm recording this. Gotta give credits to the queen. But yes, she made this creative, amazing matchstick that's just beautiful contour for me. It's my favorite thing. I don't think I contour with anything else, and I probably won't. I haven't tried the highlighter sticks, but I think they're also really, really nice from what I've seen. So this is my blush palette that I love. That's from the Sephora collection. The orange blush just kind of really ties things out if I'm not trying to be super characteristic with a Barbie doll pink. Put a little bit of highlight on the nose there. And just keep it nice and glowy. Again, this is for a date, so you don't want to be too overpowering. Just keep it simple. But there you have it. This is my B-Day face beat, and ciao. I had him hooked. But yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up. And most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe bell before you leave so you can catch our next videos coming out. I have lots of good content for my beauty bosses out there. Remember, on Grapes and Glitter TV, we follow the 3 M's: money, makeup, motivation. Oh yeah, and don't forget wine. Till next time, love, Revy.